It's always amazing when you, and I'm sure you know this, when you drive in Cleveland, especially. Cleveland is a really rich area, I think, landscape-wise. And so when you drive around in Cleveland in the dusk or afternoon, you can often see a yellow sky. You know, it always blows my mind. So, wow, the sky is yellow. And we all kind of associate colors with certain places and times. And so I played this, for example, as I painted from memory or from my imagination. This work here I painted on location, so I was writing this is actually my backyard. I'm very blessed that I live in the country, so I have a beautiful backyard like that. And that one was from photographs, but I think they all have a consistency of style. It's really important to me as a painter to have a style, and it's a challenge to me. This is the big challenge to me, I think, for any painter, or a photographer, or a musician, or actor. It's really important that you have a style and you have consistency, that you don't repeat yourself. And that's a challenge, right? I know many painters and many musicians that might kind of find a style and then just kind of go back to it and back to it and back to it over and over again. Not that I'm superior to that, but at the same time, it's really, I value the idea that I can create a style and yet not be repetitive in doing it. And I'm all about creating a sense of a moment and place and time. And I'm not one of these artists. Like I said, I went to art school at a time where artists like to talk about their art a lot, and I'm doing that right now. And the big literary contribution when I was in art school was a book by Tom Wolfe called The Painted Word, which was actually a very impactful art criticism at the time. Tom Wolfe's premise in that essay or that book was that if you have to talk about your art too much, then perhaps your art is not as good as it could be. So I don't like to talk about it. I'm actually a little modest and uncomfortable talking about it. So Bill would ask me to create a statement of my philosophy of painting. If I really were to boil it down to what I care about most, I paint pictures in joy, and that's how I look at my art. I don't think I'm changing the world. That's not my job. The young people can do that. I'm done with that stuff. I want to create images that take people places they've never been before, or places they have been before. And that's my speech. So enjoy my art. Please walk around and take it in, and I hope you love it. Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to go into the South Gallery and give David Joseph, our photographer, whose exhibition at Morning Joe will be in about 5 minutes.